Hello. I'd like to thank you for your feedback, and I will try not to zoom around on my chair too much while I'm talking. Although those of you who know me know that I'm a very mobile sort of character, so please excuse me, I don't intend to be that distracting. Another question I was asked is this therapy? Some of you know that my training is in Gestalt therapy, a form of psychotherapy, and also I'm a practitioner in neuro-linguistic programming, which is quite an amazing field of exploration. No, it's not therapy, and I'm not a guru. I'm not claiming to be able to help you find the Holy Grail or to know where it is. You probably know more about that yourself than I do. And to answer another question, why you it was, why do I think you need it? I don't think you need it. I think that I have other skills that I would really be grateful and honoured to pass on. And if they're of any benefit to you, wonderful. I would recommend that the bits you don't like, you simply ignore them. And anything you find useful, anything that works, that you apply it to your own life. And that's all really, just an urge to share some interesting ways to make your life unfold calmly. So if you think that might be of some use to you, then here we go. Okay, I think I'll start today with a basic intro on NLP, or neuro-linguistic programming. I think you'll hear this NLP letters more and more as we go about our daily lives, whether it's corporations, coffee shops, or in the media. NLP has grown in popularity because it offers moments of aha. It simply makes sense. The name itself is a little bit complicated, neuro-linguistic programming, and you could look at it as basically the way that our brain makes use of words to create our realities. It helps you to understand what makes you tick, helps you to understand how you think, how you make sense of everyday life, and then armed with the understanding, your everyday life can actually become quite magical. Because in terms of communication between two people, there's always two perspectives. Sometimes we can't grasp that because we can't see the way forward. Now, NLP is one of the most sophisticated and the most effective methodologies that is available nowadays, and it centers on communication and change. These days we could all do with some extra skills to develop our personal flexibility to the extreme. We basically need to get real. So what is it? What is NLP? Because we're all born with the same basic neural connections, neurology, our ability to do anything in life, cooking a meal or teaching a yoga class or reading a book, it depends on the way that you control your nervous system. So a lot of NLP is dedicated to looking at the way you think and how to think more effectively and how to communicate more effectively, both with yourself and with others. So the word neuro is about your neurological system, based on the idea that we experience the world through our five senses, and we translate that information into thought processes. We do this consciously and we do it unconsciously. Thought processes activate our neurological system, so it affects our physiology, our emotions, our hormones, and our behavior. The linguistic part refers to the way that human beings use language in order to make sense of the world, in order to communicate their experience to others. So linguistics is the study of how the words you use influence your experience of life. And the word programming draws really from computer jargon and refers to the way that we represent experience. Now this hiss, which you may be able to hear in the background, it suddenly started pouring with rain, so do not adjust your sets. Your personal programming consists of your internal processes and your strategies or your thinking patterns, and you use these to make decisions, to solve problems, to learn, to evaluate, and to get results. NLP can show you how to recode your experiences so that you can basically get the outcomes you want. For example, begin to notice how you think. Imagine that you've just gone to the fridge and you're holding a lemon you've just taken out the fridge. Have a look at it. It's waxy outside skin with the green marks at each end. Feel how cold it is in your hand. And then raise it to your nose and smell it. Then feel the weight of it in your hand. And we're getting almost into mindfulness meditation here. But take a knife in your mind and cut the lemon in half, and maybe notice that the smell is stronger now. Then just let some of the lemon drip in your mouth and allow the juice to swirl around. Just words. Simple words which have the power to trigger your saliva glands. Hear the word lemon and your brain kicks into action. Physiological response. The words I spoke told your brain that you have a lemon in your hand. So words not only describe meanings, they actually create your reality. We'll look into this a bit further as we go on.